If your website isn't generating you leads or inquiries, then you're not alone, because in fact, I'd estimate that around about 60% of small business websites generate little to no leads at all. Now, interestingly, the problem usually is not in the traffic. It's not that people are not searching for your services. The real issue is usually how the website is actually structured. So in this video, I'm going to be going through 7 common reasons why small business websites fail to generate leads. And more importantly, these 7 things that you are going to be able to fix immediately and start generating the leads and inquiries that you actually deserve to get quickly. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be assuming that you're a financial advisor, just so that we've got a clear example to work with. But the same principles that I'm going to be talking to in this video apply whether you're a dentist, a double glazing company, a lawyer, a car garage, or really any local business. All right, let's get on with it. The first reason why a lot of businesses don't generate leads from your website is because you don't have a clear offer. A lot of business websites are really just an online brochure, and you can't treat your website just as an online brochure, because what businesses tend to do is that they talk about the company, the history, the services, but they don't actually give the visitor a clear reason to take action. So imagine you're a financial advisor and someone lands on your website. They might see pages about pensions, about investments, about tax planning, but there's no clear offer, like, for example, book a free retirement planning consultation or get a free financial health check. And without that reason to act, people simply will leave. You might assume that you've got all the information somewhere, but people don't. People need guidance. So one of the easiest things that you can do is to introduce a clear offer that encourages visitors to engage. The second reason why your website failed to generate leads is because many websites have weak headlines. And what I mean by that is that when someone lands on your website, the first thing they read is the headline. That's the very first thing that they see. And many websites waste that opportunity. You'll often see things like "Welcome to our website" or "Your trusted partner." But the problem is that it doesn't actually tell the visitor anything useful. It doesn't tell you what your business is about, why they are here. Because what you should be doing is that a strong headline clearly should explain what you do and who you help. So let me give you an example. Instead of something vague like "Welcome to ABC Financial," instead, what a better headline might be is "Helping UK business owners to plan a tax-efficient retirement." Now, that visitor instantly values your business. They understand what you are. They instantly understand whether they are on the right website or not. And by reading that statement, they will then make a quick decision within 3 to 5 seconds whether they continue looking at your website or whether they skip off and they go to one of your competitors' websites. The third reason is you don't have a way to capture leads. Now, this is so super important, because what many websites do is that they only give websites 2 options. They can call or they can leave, right? But a lot of people aren't ready to call you yet, because they're still researching, they're still comparing options. And if there's no easy way to capture that interest, that opportunity is lost. So what you should be doing is doing things like, hey, download our free guide or a free consultation. You should be implementing lead magnets or simple inquiry forms. All give visitors a way to engage with you. So if they're not ready to buy yet, give them a way to somehow get in touch with you. Now, around this video at the top somewhere, there'll be a video that I did last week, which is about lead magnets. And that's one of the most powerful ways that you can attract leads from your website. Now, let me give you a quick real example. We worked with a financial services business whose website was getting in the region of about 1,200 visitors per month. But here was the big problem. They were only resolving about 1 or 2 inquiries per month. Now, when we looked at their website, we noticed that several issues with their website, which I'm talking about in this video. For example, the headline was vague. There was no clear offer, and there was no lead capture system. So we made some very small changes to the website. We added a free financial health check. We improved their headlines. We added testimonials. We created a simple inquiry form and a few other key things which we felt were absolutely essential to get their website, to get more leads into their website and more people inquiring and generating leads. Now, the result was within a period of about 3 months, their website increased from 1 or 2 inquiries per month to around about 11 to 15 qualified leads coming into their website every single month. Same traffic, just a better website structure. So they didn't need to increase their spend at all. So, by the way, if you'd like me to take a look at your website and show you exactly what's working and what isn't, I'm currently offering a free marketing review. What I'll do is I'll personally go through your website, your Google presence, and your lead generation setup, and I'll explain in plain English what's right, what's wrong, and what could be easily improved. Now, if you want to take advantage of this free review, you can schedule that using the link in the comments area below. Let's get on with the show. The fourth reason why websites don't generate leads or inquiries is because there are no trust signals. Now, when someone lands on your website, they're asking themselves one very simple question. Can I trust this business? And many websites don't provide enough reassurance. So things like customer reviews, testimonials, case studies, all help to build that credibility. And without them, people will hesitate. And what they'll do, if they hesitate, they will simply move on to a competitor's website. And those people who have got these trust signals, they are the people that will be generating the leads and inquiries. The fifth reason why businesses do not generate leads or inquiries is because they've got no clear call to action. Now, some websites expect visitors to figure it out, so to speak, what to do next. But people need guidance. People sometimes say to me, hey, we've got a contact button right at the top of the page. But no, that does not work. That is not a call to action. Because what you need to be doing, you need to be strategically placing your call to actions at the right place at the right time, so that that call to action leads to somebody clicking onto a button to say, I want to get in touch with these guys. So if the call to action is hidden or it's unclear what the next step should be, the visitors will do nothing. So your website clearly guides people towards the next steps, whether that's booking a consultation, whether that's requesting a quote, whether that's downloading a guide or a lead magnet. All these are just quick examples of what you can do to improve your call to action for your website to get more inquiries flowing in and more leads flowing in without having to spend extra money on advertising. The sixth reason why websites fail to generate leads and are causing you to lose money every single week is because you got poor mobile expectations. Now, most people today visits websites on their mobile. It's mobile first. But many websites are still designed mainly for desktops, which leads to things like tiny text which cannot be read on a mobile, slow loading pages, buttons are hard to click on, and forms that are way too long to fill in, and all of which frustrate the users. So making sure that your website smoothly runs on mobiles is absolutely essential. So making sure that your website runs smoothly on mobile is absolutely essential. You must test your website and get a professional to test your website on a mobile device. And finally, the seventh reason why businesses fail to generate leads is because you don't have a follow-up system in place. Now, even when inquiries come in, most businesses fail to effectively follow them up because emails get missed. They get lost in your email box somewhere. Inquiries get unanswered, or there's no system to nurture those leads. But a simple automation tool implemented into your business can help with things like sending automatic confirmations, follow-ups, automatic reminders for when people are due to turn up for an appointment. And all these sorts of things will significantly increase your conversions. So if your website isn't generating inquiries, it's usually not because there's no demand for your service. More often, it's because your website simply isn't designed to capture and convert visitors into leads. Fixing things like your offer, your headline, your lead capture, your trust signals, your call to actions all make a huge difference. And if you'd like me to review your website and show you exactly what could be done to improve the number of leads that you're getting, I'm currently offering a free marketing review. I'll go through your website. It's absolutely free. I'll look at your Google presence. I'll look at the overall lead generation setup, and I'll explain in plain English what's working and what isn't, and what could be done to improve your lead generation. So what you can do, you can click on the link below and schedule an appointment so that we can fix up a date to look at your website. Now in the next video, I'm going to be showing you something that can dramatically increase the number of inquiries for your website without spending more on ads. We're going to be talking about lead magnets. These are simple things that you can offer to your website visitors that encourage visitors to leave their details. Things like free guides, checklists, calculators, or free consultations. And all, when done properly, can turn that website visitor into an inquiry or a lead. Guys, if you like this sort of content, please join the 24% of people who are actually subscribed to this channel. Hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, hit that notifications button so that when I do create new content, you'll automatically get a reminder to say, hey, AJ's released a new video, let's watch that video, because I create videos on a weekly basis aimed at business owners to help them get more leads flowing into their business, more inquiries, cut cost, and I talk about different ways in which you can actually get more leads and grow your business using digital marketing strategies. So guys, do remember to hit that subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you on another video. Goodbye for now.